channel. I'm Hank Strange. This is StrangerPalooza. We're at the 2024 RV Supershow in Tampa, and we're actually in the Winnebago booth taking a look at the new Sprinter version of the Ekko. We're here with Dwayne.
Hi, Hank.
What's up, Dwayne? How you doing, man?
Good, man. How are you today?
Good, good. So, this is like brand new for 2024. Lots of cool reasons why the Sprinter would be, something that folks out there would want. So I want to do like a full walk around of this. We did like a little intro thing not too long ago. So I want to do a full walk around of this, but let's start with the transit version first, just to refresh everyone's memory. So let's take a look at one. We've got one here, right?
I think it's right over here.
Over here. Okay, let's go down and take a look at that. Is there anything new for the transit version, Dwayne?
No, we are showing this one with the pop top. I don't know if you've seen that before.
Yes, I have. Yep. Very
no,
nice
there is
option.
nothing new on that this year.
Yeah. And, just so everyone knows, Ford Transit to me is my favorite. I like it. I like how it drives. It's all-wheel drive, got a lot of power and everything. I think the Sprinter is also all-wheel drive for this year. So, yeah, here you go. This is what it looks like. It is a little bit lower. You guys will notice that. And this is going to be a little bit shorter because the Sprinter...
Correct.
The box is a little bit bigger.
The box is longer,
right?
the wheelbase is longer, and we get a little more storage in the back. So it's just a little, it's 20, the new one on the Sprinter is 24.5 feet, and this one's 22 feet, I believe.
Okay, 22 feet. Okay, so this version has a pop top. You can get this awning, bat wings, all the other stuff, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so let's go back to what's the main feature differences with this. So this is the
Beyond
Ekko
the
22A, this layout, just for anyone who wants to know. What's the length difference here?
So the length difference, this one's 23 feet, and the other one is about 18 inches longer, 24 feet 6 inches.
So like a foot and a half difference
on
the box.
On the box
obviously,
itself. And we pick up some storage back here.
Okay.
The wheelbase is different. The floor, and inside there's some floor plan
layout
enhancements.
Here. Yeah. Okay. You still got storage and all the cool stuff. Let's go take a quick look inside here. And there's a ton of videos, including we've done some videos on the transit version of this for anyone who wants to know.
So when we jump over, you'll see a big difference here. There's a little more space up front in the 23B, and we don't have the forward-facing seats like this, but we have a different configuration with two side sofas and a more flexible use.
Yeah, some more modularity there.
The bathroom's going to be the same. Kitchen layout's a little bit different.
Right.
Refrigerator's the same.
Okay.
And none of this has changed since last year.
And I think this fridge is up a little bit higher.
It's going to be up higher.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll see that when we go in the other one.
Yeah. And so far as the bedroom area back here, what's the difference?
It's essentially the same. It's just
further.
It's moved back with one key difference. So the beds in this one are 2 inches shorter than they are in the new 23B. If you look on the sides, if you were to look at our layout, actually, it shows a size difference. On the new 23B, they're exactly the same on both sides.
Oh, okay. So how many inches longer is it over there?
It's 2 inches longer on the bed. 2
inches, okay.
Oh, it's 4. So they're telling me 4.
4, okay.
4 inches. So
better.
So they're 80 inches.
Yeah, let's take a look at the bathroom. So you guys have seen this bathroom before, but we'll do it real quick because, there's going to be people who have not seen this. So this would be basically like, what do you guys call it? Toilet version here. You want to use the toilet, wash your hands, and then when you're going to shower, you can flip this over and have more room in here. And I could go in just to show you guys. So just way more room because you don't have the sink and all that in your way. All right, so let's switch back over to the Sprinter. That's what everyone here is here to see. So we're back over at the Sprinter version of this. And if we could just talk about it, because people will want to know, like, why does it matter that there's two different versions, that you have a transit version, you have a Sprinter version?
Always about choice, right?
Yeah.
Customers are just, hey,
Absolutely.
some people are dead set on Ford, some people are dead set on Sprinter.
Absolutely.
And we buy an awful lot of Sprinter chassis. We have a lot of experience with them. It kind of just made sense for us to add this, and we gained some floor plan features that.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of big positives with this. One thing I would say is that there's, not all the time, but sometimes there's issues with availability of one chassis or the other. So that's a reason right there, other than what you said, of course. Like, people probably just go, hey, I just don't want a Ford, or I only want a Ford, or however that goes.
Right.
But other than the availability, I think with the Sprinter, that just being out longer, especially chassis-wise, you just have all the, so many options, accessories,
Right.
and all that kind of stuff that you can put on a Sprinter chassis.
So many things that can be done with
Yeah.
both of them, really. But there's
Yeah.
probably a greater variety of things on the Sprinter chassis. The other thing that's kind of cool about the Sprinter now this year is now they've gone to the 4-cylinder engine.
Yeah, all-wheel drive.
And it's all-wheel drive.
Right.
And I've not driven one yet, but I can tell you that the first reports back that we have from the field are increased fuel economy, increased hill climbing capability.
Yeah.
People are really digging what this thing can do.
I think for everyday driving, it's great to have all-wheel drive, right?
Yeah.
It just helps you to get going more and deal with all the different weather conditions, etc. Versus if you had a 4x4, it's still in rear-wheel drive until you put it into the 4x4 mode.
Correct.
So,
yeah, and it's all computer controlled, so it makes sure that the proper amount of spin
power is going where it needs
is
to
at
go.
the right wheel.
Yeah.
So,
So is there a lift option on this?
there is not.
Okay, there's not. So it's already lifted. It looks a little bit higher.
Yes, it's
than,
definitely higher than the
Okay.
Transit, and this all-wheel drive version would, I think it's about 3, maybe 4 inches higher than the traditional two-wheel drive Sprinter van, cab van chassis.
And on the Sprinter, do you get the method wheels? Because I think it may be different wheels over there on the Transit. Or
Yes,
is it the same? Okay.
those are standard here.
Okay, very nice.
On the Ekko Sprinter.
So can we take a look at the new engine here?
I've kind of got it set up here, so you just hit
Awesome.
hit the button there.
Yep, there you go.
So there's not a lot different.
There's a lot of room
but there's
here.
more space. That's probably the easiest way
Yeah.
to tell the difference is.
Yeah, if you need to get bigger turbos or something, maybe after your
I don't know
warranty's
anything about
expired.
that, but
yeah, exactly. That's all you guys. I think there'll be a lot of that going on, though. That's one of the reasons why guys will be very happy that you're going to Sprinter.
Right.
And at least I've seen that from response videos and all that kind of stuff of this being out. So very nice.
Yeah.
This is diesel.
It's diesel, only comes in diesel.
Okay, so and then the port and all that stuff for that is over here.
Correct.
Right. So that would just be here.
Right behind the door.
Right. And another benefit of having a Sprinter van is there's actual power seats.
Yes. They're really nice. You have 3 different positions. You can set memory for those.
Right.
And what's really great is, especially in an RV, because you're going to swivel them, they have to be kind of in a certain position in order to swivel them around.
Yeah, you could just program it.
So you program it, and then you're ready to swivel.
Yeah, that's really sweet. You know what? Right now, I don't think there's any chassis that's going to beat Mercedes on how it feels to get behind that driver's seat. And there's a lot of engineering and tech that goes into it.
Yeah, and while we're looking at it, and we're looking at the driver's seat and the steering wheel, it's a really nice leather-wrapped steering wheel.
Yeah.
The other thing I've heard from consumers is that this new power steering, it's a computer-controlled power steering that makes
Feels
all
a lot
the
better,
it
yeah.
feels a whole lot different and
Yeah,
better.
Yes, I've driven these built up and not built up. So, and then there's a whole bunch of different options and everything. So, yeah, that's really nice. Really nice to see. Okay, so going around the outside, what else?
So if you want to go down this side first,
I noticed lithionics here.
So we have lithionics battery here. This is an upgraded version. This is a 630 amp battery. It's a large single battery, so the amp hours are 8,000 amp hour or watt hours. Sorry, the watt hours are 8,064 watt hours. One difference here is you can get a generator, but it's going to have a smaller battery. It's going to have a 320 amp hour battery.
Okay.
It'll be smaller, and then there would be a generator here
So
as
I'm
well.
assuming there's quite a few options you could do with that, and then you guys have a partnership with Lithionics now.
Lithionics is actually a known subsidiary of Winnebago Industries.
Right.
So,
yeah. It's pretty good.
Yep.
Okay. And what else do we have going on?
So this
on
is
the
your
outside here?
what we call our whale pump, if you will, for lack of a different term.
Okay.
That's where we move water from the shower, your gray water out of the shower into the gray tank.
Yeah.
All the tanks on the Ekko are above the floor.
Okay.
Everything. So we have to pump the gray water from the shower and sink to the back so that they're in. It goes over the wheel well there, and they're inside, so they're insulated. This is a multiple season coach.
Right. I think that's probably good because even like in my van, you get on the wrong angle, nothing's moving. But if you have a pump, it's going to work, right?
Yep.
So that's awesome.
And then you have your cassette toilet here.
Okay.
5-gallon cassette. That's pretty standard. I don't know if that's unlocked. It is.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. And
We just try to use every amount of storage we can.
Yep, that's good. All right, so this is your power and the
Truma Vario heat here, and then your power connection, and on the other side we'll see the Truma AquaGo water heater.
Okay, and then I see like a big panel here.
This is our wet bay.
Okay.
So remember I said everything is above, so here's your gray tank drain.
Oh, okay.
Everything is above the floor, insulated, and we blow heat on top of there. And plus you have the ambient heat from inside the coach.
Okay.
So this is all insulated, everything inside. If you did want to connect a city water hookup, you would bring your hose up through there and connect it up at the top.
Okay. I like this here, actually. It makes it easier to dump and all that.
It's very
kind of
easy, very convenient.
Obviously, you just dump in the gray on this, but yeah, that makes it easy to connect everything. Okay.
We've got a gravity water fill up here, so you can fill your tank there.
Oh, okay.
Or you can fill by connecting here. Choose your valve. Like the normal is if you're camping and you're connected to city water. Before you leave or you're leaving home, you flip it over to tank fill, and you can fill through there or through the gravity fill.
And then you use these switches if you're winterizing. Oh, okay. Very nice. No, that's cool. I
and
like
then you've got a draw tube here. We make it very convenient. So you can just put your this down into your antifreeze.
For the antifreeze.
And then hit your water pump switch right up there.
Yeah.
And draw your antifreeze right in.
Yeah, that's very well thought out.
Something that often gets missed here is we actually have a service light up here as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
So if you're pulling
when
in
you're
late
doing
at
this
night.
in darkness, yeah. And so just on this side, we'll look at it on the other side. So have the window placements changed out here?
I'd have to double check. I think this one is new on this side.
Okay.
Otherwise,
this will be the bedroom.
That's the bedroom, and then maybe a different size up there.
Yeah. And then is this a batwing?
This is the batwing awning.
Nice. So is a batwing standard or an option?
It's an option.
An option. Okay. Yeah. All right. And let's go around that. So obviously, like right here, we can see.
Yeah, the gear
This is where we got a lot more room, right?
Right.
Okay. This is huge. I don't know. I'll go on this side.
We've got the L-track built in there. On the
it's a lot of storage.
Yeah, and this is a little shorter on the 23A.
Yeah.
This is a little wider on the 23A, but it's still very usable, and it is bigger inside.
Yeah, this is awesome. That's the one thing with something like this, that you're always trying to figure out where you're just gonna
where stuff's gonna go.
Yeah.
And it's very, it's multiple use. You can do a lot of stuff. Yeah. Notice we've got heat pumped in here. This is a heat vent.
Nice.
And then we've got
power
on both sides, including 12 volts. So a lot of people are putting e-bikes back here.
Right.
They can charge them right here.
Yeah, and you've got lights, everything. Yeah. This is great.
Yeah, great feature.
And then there's a ladder back here. What's up on the roof?
On this one, we have an optional roof rack. I believe that's what's up there.
Okay.
And then 455 watts of solar.
Okay.
This one does not have the optional roof rack, so you could get that just for a note.
So right now it'll just be solar and the AC up there.
And then your other roof vents.
Okay. And then if you wanted to expand with your solar or whatever it is you want
could.
To do. Yeah. So, and then this awning standard also, or an
awning
option?
Is option as well.
Option as well.
And
okay.
you actually, I'd have to look at a price sheet. I think it may be standard, but we have the option of awning delete. I think we've done it. I think we've done it in reverse.
Some people don't want the awning, right?
So we choose it as a delete.
Yeah, yeah.
These things are cool.
I like these Molly
panels.
Yeah,
those
that's awesome.
Add flexibility back there. And then this is something unique. We've done it on the 23A as well. The propane tanks here instead of the onboard mounted. They're very convenient to change. You can go anywhere if you run out.
Yeah.
You can swap out tanks at your local convenience store, or you can take them to a service center and have them filled. Either way.
And then so on this, we're using propane for heat, cooking. What are we using it for?
For the Truma AquaGo water heater is propane.
Heater. Okay.
The Truma Vario heat is propane, and the cooktop is induction on this one.
Oh, okay.
Generator.
Yeah.
Generator, if you choose that option, would be LP.
Oh, okay.
And the generator is LP.
Okay. So yeah, I personally like propane. I think some people don't, but yeah, this makes it really convenient. And then if you didn't want it, you could take it out of there.
Yeah, and I would say also remember this one doesn't have the generator, it has the upgraded battery.
Yeah.
The appliances that we talked about sip propane.
Yeah.
you're going to go
Yeah,
a really
yeah.
long time on those.
And it's
two.
available in a lot of places. You can get it from
you
Walmart.
can get it anywhere. Yep.
Lots of different places. So what other storage stuff? I see we've got like power out here. Not sure what this is.
Should be a
oh, that's for TV and stuff.
connection if you wanted to have that outside.
Another little storage box here. That's cool. You know, if you want to put, I don't know, you could probably get some tools and stuff like that in here. You know,
yeah, so remember on the 23A, since we're talking about differences, right there you can get an outdoor kitchen.
Okay.
Because of the change in the floor plan,
Right,
we don't
right.
have that option available on the 23B.
Yeah, okay. So this 23B, I think, all new floor plan just for the Sprinter, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So we'll let you guys take a look at that. There's probably quite a few options here, so I would just recommend everyone go to you guys' website, look at all the options, and think about that when you
yeah, they're
go
all
to
listed
order.
there. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And then one more compartment forward with just a little more storage.
another one.
A little more storage
nice.
there.
Yeah. There you go. I'm pretty sure I've seen the Fit RV people trying to figure out where they're going to put like a little cat box. Here or there.
You think they're going to
Here or
switch, do you?
No, I mean, you know.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah. Some
Who
folks
knows?
will always modify,
Yes.
which I understand.
Yep.
All right, very
Yeah.
nice. So we were talking about the windows. So is this a new window here?
That is because the floor plan changed.
Because
yes.
because of that. That's nice.
Yeah.
to
The
have
door
one.
is right there on the 23A. It's right behind the driver's
right here.
seat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. So you
So
get a
when-
little space going back
Yeah,
this
when we
way.
get inside, you'll see the other side sofa,
Okay.
this one that's here. And since we're out here, we'll just talk about these different configurations. You can have sofas side by side. This table is adjustable. You
Yeah.
can move it in different directions, and then you
Yeah.
can turn. This one is the seating area. This is in sleeping position.
Yeah. If we get a chance here, we'll shoot some of that, but we'll give these guys, you know, the opportunity of whether or not they want to do it. But there is a lot of different options with this, which is really, really cool.
Correct.
Yeah. So what about this window here?
This window is different because the galley's different.
Because the
here.
galley is different
Yeah.
on here. Okay,
Yeah.
very cool. Let's go in. Let's take a look inside. It's always weird to translate, you know, on video to people, the sense of space or extra room, but you really do feel it when you get into this, I think.
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
we were in there and the two
Yeah.
seats and it was
Just right up here, that's
Right,
awesome. Yeah.
yeah.
It's almost like you have a little living area.
Right.
And this is what you were talking about just now outside, that you can change this around.
Correct. This can
Yeah.
be changed around, and there's seat belts on both sides.
Great.
This one's a shoulder strap seat
Okay.
belt, so you could put a child seat here if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And then on this side, there's another lap belt.
So definitely you can drive with 4 people seat belted in here, right?
Yes. Yep. And then when you put this adjustable table in the floor here, it's stored back there. You can seat 5 very comfortably.
Yeah. And then there's a bed option
And then you can
out
turn
of
into
that
a
as
bed.
well. So,
Correct.
and that bed option, is that also 2 people can sleep in that space?
It's going to be tight, probably,
yeah.
but we're going to call it too.
Yeah, yeah. and if you get, there's stuff that you could put these 2 seats around.
You can put
and-
that Luno bed up here,
Yeah.
that air mattress.
Yeah, so you can definitely.
You could put that there, 2 here, 2 back there, and then you could put 2 on a pop top.
Yeah, absolutely. So on the Sprinter, there is the pop top option.
Correct.
Okay, very good. All right, so let's just take a quick look up front here and just compare it to the Transit. I'll roll in some stuff here, and I think we were talking about this. It'll be a little different in a Sprinter. From being Mercedes, you'll have this really nice Mercedes screen and all the bells and whistles that go along with that. I think the Transit has like Apple CarPlay and all those kinds of things.
And this one does as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both probably, the screen size is different, but feature-wise, they're probably very close.
Yeah. I think it just comes down to, if you're used to a European vehicle like a Mercedes, an Audi, BMW, that kind of thing, then I think you'll appreciate this a little bit more. It does have that European style to it, and it'll be very familiar. And then, of course, up front here, you've got storage. You've got a TV up front here. Is that a smart TV?
It is not a smart TV.
Okay.
And that's optional. That entertainment center is
Okay.
optional.
All right. And then just going around, of course, max fan, all that kind of stuff is normal. And then if you did have the pop top, that will be moved around.
Your
a little
access
bit.
is going to be to the pop top is going to
Yeah.
be right there.
Okay.
And you wouldn't have the max fan there.
Right. So then immediately the next thing here is the fridge. So the fridge is a little bit lower, just to
lower.
make the access easier.
Right, and it's on the other side as
Yeah.
well. And then we
Yeah.
have storage up above, and your control panel is here as well.
Okay.
This would control your solar. This controls, this is your generator start and water pump switch.
Attention please,
Yeah.
all vehicles must now be removed.
And your tank levels.
Okay, so okay.
This is battery level, sorry.
Yeah.
And your inverter control is over
Yeah,
there.
and there's power and everything up there. It feels like you guys put a little bit more power in.
Yeah, the other thing
Oh.
that's up there is the access port.
Yeah, that's really cool. So that circle right there. So if you put something up on the roof, I don't know,
Boost or Starlink or anything like
yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
It's pre-wired,
That's awesome.
so
Yeah,
there's a box up there, and it's just pre-cut, and you come right
Yeah.
through there. Makes it
I like
really
that.
easy.
Yeah, you don't have to cut your own holes and
Right.
figure all that stuff out and worry about that. So on this, the galley is over on this side, refrigerator here. Walk me through the galley.
So we gained quite a bit here. We gained counter space, and then we've put the induction cooktop inside here, so you can take it out and then just plug it in right here and use it there, or you could use this as prep area. You could put.
No, I think that's a good idea. I don't often use that.
Yeah.
So we like to cook outside if
yeah.
we can, or
And you can take, remember all the power outside,
Yeah,
you can take it
just take that
outside,
out, yeah.
so you could do it
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah.
But we gained some drawer storage.
yeah.
These are nice and deep, they come all the way out. And then storage underneath here
Nice.
as well.
Okay.
Water purifier down there.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
Is this a bigger sink?
It is bigger.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. That's also
Yeah,
very
this is a really large,
Yeah.
very nice deep sink.
I like that. And then so far as this, is this a convection oven we have here? I see.
This is a convection oven,
Oh,
yes.
sweet.
Yes.
Very nice.
We have room to vent them. You know, the
Yeah.
convection ovens get hotter,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
you need space to vent them
Yeah,
out.
and there's a little bit of storage up here too if you want to put a couple of things. And there's felt I can feel.
And then you
on
have
that-
a
on
large
that.
section here
Yeah.
with adjustable shelves, so you can set that up any way that you would like.
And which AC do we have in here?
So this is the Coleman Mach 13.5. It's ducted. One thing about this and this one is it's here in the middle of the coach.
Yeah.
In the
Instead of
23A,
over
it's
here.
back in the bedroom.
Yeah,
So
I have spoken to some folks that are like, and I know for me myself, I prefer not to have that AC
Yeah.
right where I'm sleeping.
yeah, it can be loud
Yeah,
back there. So
it's
it's
very nice.
nice to have it back
Yeah,
moved up a little bit.
Yeah.
Some of the things we can gain. Now, if you get the pop top, it is going to go back.
it is going to go back. Yeah, so you want to consider that. Now let's go in the bathroom here. Is it the same size bathroom?
It's the same.
Okay.
Yep.
So let's take a look because we got to show the bathroom. So as you guys can see here, it's set up in toilet mode. I'll go in there if you like, Lola, just to show what a big guy looks like in the bathroom. All right. I'll squeeze in here. So there you go. Oh, there's a nice little pad on there right now. So here you go. If you're in the bathroom, you can fit in here. You can close the door and do everything. There's vents in here, which is nice. Okay. And there's still a sink in here. Always nice to have two sinks. You can brush your teeth and everything in here. And then when it's time to take the shower, there's also a window. In the other one, I'm trying to remember if there was a window in there. No.
There is. Yeah,
Is there?
there
Yes,
is.
there is a window. Okay, that's nice. It's always nice to have a view,
Yeah.
when you're
In nature.
joining nature. Yes, exactly, Lola. And then here you go. So you can move this out of the way and get a little bit more sense of, room and stuff to move around when you're showering in here, not feel so claustrophobic. So, very nicely done. And easy to use. I think it's on magnets.
Yep. So it should stay.
Yeah. All right, and then I'll get out of the way here and we can go to the back.
This is a table here. That's the adjustable table that can go up front.
Oh, okay.
So the leg is stored in the closet underneath, and then you can pull that table out and put it in the floor
right
there,
here. Yeah.
and use it in front of this table, or it moves around. It's multi-adjustable.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go back here. So here, I think we were talking about this, looking at the Transit. We've got, 18, because of the extra 18 inches, you've got, what is it? Four more inches on the bed.
Four
right?
more inches on the bed, and
Yeah.
and the beds are equal on both sides, where in the other one they
Okay.
weren't.
Yeah.
So
And you can join them
yes.
if you so choose.
Yep. Yep. And they're very easy to do.
Yeah. Here, let's go. If you want to show us that, Dwayne.
Yeah.
And it does. It looks and it feels like it's a bigger, sleeping space in here.
It's what's the total? I think it's 72 or 74 by 80. So it's actually larger than a king bed. So this cushion comes forward.
Oh, I see. Just slide that out.
And then this one
Good
goes
to go,
in
yeah.
there.
And I always like to, I would probably leave a little bit of space there if you want to get down off the bed anyway.
And it does.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can
So
see there's a
nice.
gap there. So we step down,
Yeah.
you step
Yeah.
right onto the floor.
And it's kind of like, it's a little wet out there, so I don't want to climb up on the bed and everything. But trust me, nice,
It is very comfortable.
yeah, nice amount of space here in the bed. So,
I find a lot of folks also will sleep crossways
yeah.
instead of the full length.
Yeah.
So
You know, I start out going one direction and I wake up in another direction going,
you sound like my grandkids, Hank.
yeah, I never grew out of that.
So the other thing we have back here is storage.
Yeah, oh, cool. So is this different or bigger storage?
It's about the same.
About the same,
Yeah.
okay. And there's nice drawers there.
Yeah, we have it on both
More
sides.
storage here. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
And then all your tanks and stuff. You can also access this if you move these around. These come up, and you can access that way
All the storage tanks.
for service if you needed to.
So these cabinets up here, are there any differences? Anything new in the
No.
cabinets?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We've got all your power ports on
Yeah.
both sides,
Okay.
lighting,
Yeah.
reading lights.
Okay.
You know, those go blue.
Mm-hmm.
Then you press and hold to turn them white.
Mm-hmm. I really do like the fact that the AC comes in here through these vents. It's ducted. It's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that'll be quieter than the other one.
So are these windows the same size as on the Transit, or are they a little bit bigger?
I believe that they are the same size.
They're the same size. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. I think overall this just feels like a bigger sleeping space. You know?
Yeah,
Um,
I'd have to put the tape measure to it, but
Yeah.
it's
I don't know what it could be, a combination of things going on here, like the AC not being in
Yeah.
there, and the bed is a little bit longer. Yeah, that's really nice. If you guys are looking at this and you're interested, either come down to this show or check out whatever your dealership would be and take a look at it, because it, you know, even though I'm a Ford Transit guy, I really like this for some reason, just a little bit better. So you might have to do a Transit version, go bigger on that box. I don't know.
who
There might
knows?
be some
Product
limitations.
development guys are busy, so who
Yeah.
knows what's next?
Yeah, you know how it goes, man.
Yeah.
You know, people will be happy that you did this, but yeah, listen, I want some more inches
Right.
on the Ford. So very nice. Do you want to go outside and wrap this up?
Sure.
All right, Dwayne, that was really cool, man. There's quite a few things in here that sets this apart, I think, from the Transit version. Do you want to just run down that?
Yeah.
Obviously, different chassis.
Different chassis,
Mhm.
off-road capabilities, you know, that you don't have on the Transit with the
Right.
higher lift, the all-wheel drive,
Yeah, longer box.
longer box.
Yeah, so longer bed.
And then the even increased capabilities with the Lithionics battery
Yeah.
system as well.
Yeah.
The enhanced floor plan inside.
Yeah, the floor plan is really nice, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I really, you know what? I see why so many people are really excited about this, you know? I think it's a good addition. I'm sure if folks out there, if we missed something and you guys want to get more info, where do they go? What's the best place?
Winnebago.com.
Mhm.
Go to our products page, click right on the Ekko,
Mhm.
and you'll see all the specs on it right there.
Absolutely. Winnebago is usually pretty good with that. Lots of information on the website. Big thanks to you
Thank
and the
you,
rest
Hank.
of the team
Thank you.
for giving us this run through. I hope you guys appreciate the coverage here at the 2024 RV Super Show in Tampa in the Winnebago booth. We're out of here. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.